Hi, I'm Jordan Suckley, we're on Groove Cruise and you're tuned in to Neon Owl.
Hi guys, it's Elaine here with Neon Owl, and we are here back with Jordan Suckley on Groove Cruise.
Awesome.
How's it going?
Yeah, good, thank you.
So what do you think of Groove Cruise so far?
Yeah, so I literally just got here yesterday, but it feels it's got like an Ibiza vibe about it. It seems pretty magical, but yeah, unfortunately I was like too jet lagged. I fell asleep like pretty early yesterday, like 9 p.m. so I missed all the parties, but gonna check everything out tonight.
So have you checked out like the ship at all?
Yeah, checked out the top deck and stuff, literally just minimal few things so far, but yeah, I'm gonna go check everything out today.
Okay, who are you looking forward to seeing, if there's anyone on
Well,
board?
I'm friends of Ferry Corsten, Marcus Schultz and all, they're called Harbour guys. I think they played last night, didn't they? Did I miss it all? Like, oh, I
Well,
missed it all.
well, yeah, they played separately, but they'll play together.
Right, yeah, so go check out all them
once.
guys, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. What's something you are really excited about or grateful for in this moment?
Just to be able to travel again, I guess, yeah, after being stuck at home for the last few years. I'm just thankful and grateful to be able to travel again, yeah.
Yeah. What's been something that you've really enjoyed about the last year and a half, 2 years?
I think 'cause I've been touring since like 2009. So it's like at first, it's kind of like the first long extended period of time which I've had off at home. If you know what I mean. So it's kind of nice to be in home for a while, but obviously soon got bored. I was like, I need to get back out there.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was actually quite nice to get back home for a bit and start doing my house up a little bit and stuff, you know.
Did you spend a lot of time creating during this time, or like were you kind of
Every single day.
Every single day?
Every single day.
What's that look like? Tell us, bring us
So
behind the
I
scenes.
try to like some people can do like 10, 12-hour days and stuff, but for me it's like consistently do between 5 and 8 hours every single day on something. I can keep that going for a longer period of time. Do get some burnout sometimes when you've done too much music, open up the laptop the next day, like no way. But then the inspiration comes later on at night and stuff. But yeah, I just try to do a bit of music every single day. Basically, yeah.
And how long have you been keeping that up? Like,
For the last few years, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I've done
Yeah.
all sorts of bits, yeah. So I've got like an alias called Chestercat, which is like techie edge, like a bit slower music.
Yeah.
I basically started for a little bit of fun just before the pandemic, and I had like pretty much an album's worth of music ready to go.
Yeah.
And then the pandemic hit, so I thought I'll put it on ice for a little minute, because I only want to do it because I could do like gigs for it, if you know what I mean.
yeah. Well, one of our friends, Kelly, was actually asking about that. It's like, what can
Chestercat.
we
Yes,
expect?
I've literally just before I come here, I've been working on Chestercat.
Okay, Kelly, you heard it here first.
Just literally just before, I thought I want to like try and make and finish it, and then maybe I'll play it.
Yeah.
That's it.
So how do you decide? Are you like, okay, today I'm working on this project, today I'm working on this alias? Like, how do you decide
It's
what
by
to work
the
on?
inspiration, yeah. Unless I've got like some deadlines or something, I'll write like loads of notes. I've got like, everything's written down, ready to go. So okay, do this kick, do this sound, and this stuff. So everything's like already mapped out. But it depends what you feel like on the day. Yeah.
Okay. What are you feeling like today?
Yeah, techno it was today.
Yeah.
It was
okay.
techno today. Yeah.
Where do you draw, your inspirations? Obviously, Jordan Suckley, you've played like everywhere, and you're more known for trance
Yeah.
and tech trance and all of that. Where do you draw your inspirations from when you're listening to music?
Yeah, so I don't really listen to as much trance now because I literally get all the promos all the time. Do you know what I mean? So I don't like to listen to it on my phone all the time. Don't walk around. I listen to like drum and bass or tech house, just something different. It's nice, especially when I make it all the time. You need to listen to something else. Don't you? Give your ears a rest from doing the same
Yeah.
sounds and stuff. But yeah, tech house, techno. Tech house and techno is massive in the UK, so I listen to that all the time. All my friends are into that kind of stuff back at home.
Yeah.
So I get inspirations from there. Even just like little percussive sounds, or the way the kick's a little bit harder and stuff, and the hat's a bit sharper. Little things like that, which I try to bring into some of my tracks. I have one of my tracks called Retro Tech, which is like 138, but it's like inspired by UK techno, tech house, Marco V kind of sound. I tried to mix a few sounds into one.
Yeah.
So that
Yeah.
was inspiration from all those kind of things.
Yeah. What's been your recent like favorite project that you've worked on?
Well, I think I think just all the new music I've been making, because I've literally been doing it every single day. I can feel myself getting better and better and better constantly all the time. And I've turned into like a sound designer, which is making all the sounds from scratch and synths. So like I've been doing that. So I think that's probably one of my best things I've learned over the last few years, I think.
Are you one of
proud
those
of.
people that feels like, you really like what you're making in this moment, and then like a year later you're like, oh, that was kind of like not so good.
Yeah,
this is the best.
I
Now
guess-
this is the best.
I think I changed the way I make music, because like for a few years I was making like hundreds of channels, and it was like horrific to try and finish it. If you go like away on tour or something, and you come back, you're like, I don't know what the hell is all this like. I can't remember. When you're making the track,
It's
though,
like you talk really fast too,
Yeah.
so whatever's happening here
Oh,
is
this
happening
is
in your brain and
ridiculous.
it's on your.
It's ridiculous. I come back like, And like I don't know what the hell anything is. Like stuff isn't labeled properly. I think, what are you doing? So like I literally changed my whole strategy how to make music, put just what's needed, and then if anything else is needed, and then add it at the very end. Whereas at first I was like chuck someone else in, someone else, effect here. Whereas I've just basically stopped all that because it's taken me too long to finish the music. If you know what I mean, way too long. Like months.
So now you have a system.
Yeah, just strip things back. It's unnecessary, you know.
Yeah.
It's unnecessary.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're liking all the. Can we expect something that's coming out soon from
Loads.
you?
I've got loads. I think
Any
every
teasers?
DJ has, haven't they?
Any teasers you can tell us about?
Yeah. I've just got new ones on Vandit, on Paul Van Dyke's label, so I'll be playing that one. I've got quite a few, to be honest with you. Yeah.
And then what can we expect, in the future for like Damage?
But Damage Records just signed a load of tracks, got them from Renegade System. He's a new hard trance guy coming through. I've got quite a few bits, to be honest. Yeah, it's hard to remember them all, but there's like a bit of a gap. And when the pandemic happened, I think like myself included, like pulled back a little bit at the very beginning from the music, and then like in the last couple of months, everyone's like chucking loads of music out and stuff. So we got like the next 6 months for Damage lined up already for all sorts of stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
No.
Obviously, you are also quite known for your DJing, and Jordan actually came on to a Neon Owl Open Door Sessions back in the Bay Area and did that, like it was like a scratching. We did like a demo. I didn't do it, but your love between producing and DJing, like where would you kind of rank that?
I think it constantly changes every couple of months. Every couple of months it goes from like oscillating between the two. But at the minute it's more into producing. But obviously when I was like touring more, obviously before the pandemic hit, it was obviously probably more towards DJing, I'd say.
What can we expect from your set happening here on Groove Cruise, which
Lots
will
of
definitely be front row for?
A proper blend of techno elements and trance together, I think, and some party tunes and stuff as well, I reckon. I've got loads of bits. I've got some remixes. Got Davey Asprey's done a nice remix of my track, Let Me Be Your Fantasy as well.
Yes.
Davey Asprey's done a brilliant remix. I reckon I'll probably play that. Got loads of new bits.
Yeah, okay. And then you're obviously continuing on after this. What shows are you excited for that's coming up?
I'm playing It'll Do in Dallas and Texas on Thursday next week, and then playing Halcyon Trans Family in San Francisco.
Yeah.
And then I go home. I was supposed to have some other gigs and stuff, because of the current world situation, things are getting pushed back to the summer. But they're the next two ones I've got after this.
Yeah, so awesome. Well, shout out to Kelly. Kelly, who's in the Neon Owl Fam, will be opening up for you.
Awesome.
Halcyon, so excited for that. Obviously, amazing sound system. We love the venue.
I love it in there, yeah.
So since we're here on Groove Cruise, I wanted to ask you a few cruise-related questions.
Okay.
If you're the captain, where would you take us to? Anywhere in the world, if we can get there just like that.
Hawaii, probably.
Okay.
I love Hawaii. I've played there a couple of times.
Awesome.
I don't know, the air's different. Something about it is just different over there.
Are the people like raging, or are they chill?
Yeah, they're
Because when
raging.
I think Hawaii, I'm like,
No, they're raging.
I've been, and it's very, very chill, right?
It's probably one of the furthest places away from the UK, so when I get there, I always feel rotten. And I don't fully appreciate it, even though I'm happy to be there. But it's like really warm when you're down by the ocean, but you go up into the hills or the mountains, it's freezing cold. It's really weird on the same, like for a 20-minute drive up, it's freezing cold.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a beautiful place, and the club is, were amazing. Really good gig.
Okay. And if you can only bring 3 things on this deserted island that you're alone in, what would you bring?
It's got to be all my gadgets, my laptop so I can continue making music, the charger for it, and my phone probably. I know that probably sounds a bit like normal, but that's...
Okay, so you're just gonna like
every
hunt and
trip.
gather
They're my
for your food.
they're my most important things every trip. Make sure they're safe. Forget about everything else.
Yeah. Okay. And if you can only bring one person on this deserted island, let's say we give you a person, who is this person going to be?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I travel everywhere by myself, so yeah.
Okay.
Good internet connection.
Good internet connection. All right. You don't need a person. All you need is internet, so you can connect with the world. So for your fans out there and all the aspiring artists out there, what advice do you have for them to kind of keep going, or for those that are looking to achieve the next level? What advice do you have for them?
Yeah, okay, so I, even still to this day, YouTube, everything you need to know is on YouTube. You don't need to do some mad course or anything unless you want to have that one-to-one connection with someone. But everything is on YouTube. I still watch YouTube for any kind of issue you can think of. It's on the answer is on YouTube. Watch it on there. You can actually achieve your dreams. You might think some DJs like magical and stuff, but everyone's just a normal person, but they've put a lot of effort into it.
Yeah.
So anyone can achieve it. You just got to put a lot of graft in. That's all. It's hours spent.
Yeah. And so, having all the success that you've built so far, how do you stay grounded?
I don't know. I mean, just Just I'm a normal person, I guess. Yeah.
Okay, well, last question is, what are you the most excited for in this very moment for, your career or your life?
Oh, I don't know. Just being able to get back on touring again after being sat at home. That's the most thing I'm most excited about. Yeah. Everywhere opening up in the world, so I can travel again.
Awesome. Yeah. And then last words for your fans watching?
Thank you very much for buying my music and coming to my shows.
Awesome. Well, we can't wait to catch your set. Thank you for tuning in to Neon Owl here on GCTV.
Thank you.
Yeah, baby,